Hi guys, and welcome to Prediction Week 13, and we start with the lunchtime kickoff, which is Burnley versus Manchester City. And I can tell you personally for myself that Burnley do not make it easy for people. They will have a go at Manchester City tomorrow, but I'm going to go for Manchester City to win. It won't be an easy game, as I said, let's make no mistake about that. Burnley will get chances in this game. But I still feel that Manchester City have the better quality, than Arsenal. And I think that even though Burnley will make it quite hard for Manchester City, I still think that Man City can win quite comfortably. But as I said, it won't be easy as in possession wise. But I'm going to go Burnley 0, Manchester City 2. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. I think it could be quite a good game. So we'll see how that one pans out. We then go to the 3 o'clock kickoffs, and we have Leicester versus Middlesbrough. I watched Middlesbrough against Chelsea last week, and I thought that Middlesbrough were the better side actually. Obviously, being at home, I thought that Chelsea would, were going to make it quite hard for them. And I thought once Costa scored the goal to make it 1-0, I thought, in the second half they're just going to go and make it 2 and 3. Wasn't the case. Middlesbrough had plenty of chances. They could have easily made it 1-1. Quite a lot of times in the second half, just couldn't put their chances away. Different kind of game tomorrow against Leicester. They've probably stand more of a chance actually of getting something. And I'm going to go for a draw in this game. I'm going to go Leicester 1, Middlesbrough 1. Again, that could be quite a good game as well to watch. So we'll see how that one turns out. We then have Swansea versus Crystal Palace, and two teams that are struggling at the moment, I'd say. Swansea probably a little bit worse, even though they're at home. I'd expect Palace to have the better quality and to just about beat Swansea. I'm going to go Swansea 1, Crystal Palace 2. And then we also have Hull versus West Bromwich Albion. And I've gone for the same result there. Hull 1, West Bromwich Albion 2. Practically for the same reason as well, that I know it's at home. But I expect West Bromwich Albion to be the stronger side and to just nick it. So again, we'll see how those two games pan out. Very interestingly, we go to Liverpool versus Sunderland, and obviously Liverpool not finding their scoring boots last week. Apparently, I didn't watch the game myself, but I read from some Liverpool fans and from obviously pundits that it could have been 3 or 4 to Liverpool. As I said, they just couldn't score, didn't have the shooting boots on. Sunderland, yeah, I know Jermaine Defoe's knocking them in front at the moment, and they've got a couple of wins under the belt now. But let's be honest, I don't think they stand a chance, at Anfield tomorrow. And I have give Defoe a goal tomorrow. I think he will score, but I'm going to go Liverpool 3, Sunderland 1. I can't really see too many people disagreeing with that, but again, it's football, so we'll see how that turns out. We then have a very interesting 5:30 game, which is Chelsea versus Spurs. Now, a lot of raised eyebrows are going to be here for me now. I know that Tottenham are unbeaten, and I know that they will make it hard for Chelsea, or you'd think they'd make it hard for Chelsea. But I'm going on current form and the way the two teams are playing at the moment. I have not been impressed with the way Tottenham has been playing at the moment. I think they just defend quite well, but getting too many draws at the moment. I know they nicked it last week, but I've not been impressed with the way they play at the moment. And as I said, raised eyebrows are going to come now, because I'm going to go Chelsea 3, Spurs 0. And as I said, and that is nothing to do with the fact that I hate Tottenham or anything like that. I'm just going on what I see. And Chelsea are looking very strong at the moment. I've said for the last 2 or 3 weeks, Chelsea and Liverpool are looking the 2 strongest teams at the moment. And I feel that that's going to show tomorrow. This is a chance for Chelsea. I know they did it against Man U, right? But this is a chance for Chelsea, to send out a message, to the top teams and say, right, Spurs has been unbeaten all season this season. They came to Stamford Bridge today and we've whacked them 3-0 or whatever they do. It's a massive chance for them to send out a message to the top 4 boys. So again, we'll see how that one pans out. So I haven't been biased in that. I've just put what I can truly see. and what the two teams are playing at the moment, Chelsea do look the strongest in my opinion. So again, we'll see how that one turns out. So we now go to the Sunday fixtures, and we start at 12 o'clock with Watford versus Stoke. Watford's been really struggling at the moment lately, haven't they? I think I jinxed them. Keep saying that they don't let a lot of goals in, and they seem to be letting a lot of goals in. And I said that Stoke don't score a lot of goals, and they seem to have been scoring quite a few goals lately. So the two meet on Sunday, and I'm going to go Watford 1, Stoke 1. Again, I don't think too many people disagree with that. I think Stoke would be happy with that point, and the way Watford's been playing lately, I think they'd be happy with that point as well. So again, we'll see how that one pans out. We then go to 2:15, Arsenal versus Bournemouth. Arsenal absolutely disgusting on Wednesday night against PSG. Didn't look like they gave two fucks. Last week against Manchester United, absolutely terrible. I don't know how Manchester United didn't walk away with that 3 or 4-0. They absolutely battered Arsenal. And it's just not acceptable the way Arsenal are playing at the moment. They've got to sort that out. We haven't had a decent game since we actually beat Chelsea 3-0. We played garbage against Burnley. As I said, Man U, Tottenham as well. That wasn't a great game in there either. So we are really struggling at the moment. And I think Middlesbrough might have been after Burnley, so that wasn't a great game either. Arsenal are really struggling at the moment. And Bournemouth, again, make no mistake about it, Bournemouth will not make it easy. Bournemouth are not an easy side to face. Again, I'd like to think that Arsenal had the better quality, and also being at home, but it's not going to be easy. And I think Arsenal will just nick it. I think I'm going to go Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 0. But I really wasn't comfortable writing that down, to be honest. I don't want to keep using November as an excuse. But there's something about November that just does not like Arsenal Football Club. I don't know what it is, but every single year, Arsenal always seems to struggle in November, February, and March. So I have no idea what that is, but I'm really not comfortable going into this game on Sunday. But we'll see how it goes. We then have Southampton versus Everton, the return of Ronald Koeman. Obviously Southampton are going to raise the game, it's against their old boss. As I said, Everton's been doing really well this season, apart from the Chelsea game, which I put that down to a one-off, to be honest. And again, I'm really looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be quite a cracking game, and I'm going to go Southampton 1, Everton 1. As I say, Southampton will raise the game. I think Ronald Koeman should get a good reception at Southampton. He did quite good with Southampton. But obviously he wanted to move on his career and go to Everton. You could surely accept that. So I don't think any boos or anything will be happening on Sunday. I mean, you might get the one odd or two, but I think he will have a good reception. So we'll see how that one goes. And then to finish off the weekend at 4:30, we have Manchester United versus West Ham. Great win for Manchester United yesterday in the Europa League. As I said, they should have won last week against Arsenal. They played really well. And I know West Ham will make it hard, but again, West Ham haven't been the team that it was last season. But I'm going to go Manchester United 2, West Ham 1. So that's been my predictions for this week, guys, and I will see you next week for next week's predictions. Thank you for watching, guys.